Hello everybody, this is Nightwalker What Ifs, and welcome back to a new video. Oh, hold on. So, when we left off, it was the normal tech. Well, I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna go to where Deku and Bakugo had to go against the All Might. Everything else happened still like in the anime, but I'm gonna say a week before they about to fight All Might. Deku, he been working on his suit right here, and he finished it. He's like, wow, I need to make some weapons with my hero outfit. Like he trained his quirk to like shoot like fire blast and stuff, but not like make weapons out of it, because he didn't know if he can do it or not. So he said, Mom, I'm gonna go train. So he goes to the beach where, like in Canyon, in the anime, where Deku is moving in trash. I would say he started making like little fire shurikens and throwing at him. It destroyed like little garbage, but not like big garbage. So I'm gonna say the fourth day, he can make big shurikens, and it can literally incinerate garbage easily. So he's like, I don't want to. Should I make a sword or a katana? And he's like, I'm gonna go for a katana. So he's like, he's like, I'm gonna do the techniques like. All right, so he's like, I gotta breathe and be calm to make these weapons. So until he mastered, then he can be angry and then make it like that. But he gotta be calm. So he closed his eyes and he's breathing calmly, and he put his hand to his other hand, just like how Goku Black did with he made his sight, and he makes a whole sword. He's like, wow, I wonder how strong the sword is. He ain't gonna kill nobody with it, but he's gonna cut you badly. Not to death, but you know. But he's working on his swords and stuff, you know. And I'm gonna say when he goes in the room, he's watching everybody fight. You know, Earphone Jack. I think that's her name. She loses, like, you know, same things happens. So he is next. Him and Bakugo is next to fight All Might, and he says, Bakugo, we ain't strong enough to beat All Might. And he tells him we need a plan. And he grabs Bakugo. Bakugo hits him like in the anime, but he's like, hold up, you just hit me? And he gets mad and punches Bakugo in the face, making him fly. He said, you dummy. We need a plan. How are we supposed to beat All Might without a plan? He's the #1 hero. Your fires don't work. And he's like, well, what makes you think your fires work? I'm stronger than you. I've been practicing my whole life. You just like blowing stuff up. I don't think you even practice really. He's like, I did practice, you damn nerd. And who you think you punching? If you want to die, I can make you die. He's like, it was good, Bakugo. And he makes a sword. It might sound like he's angry, but he calmed the whole time. And then he makes a sword, and he makes a couple of shurikens appear. Like they in mid-air, like by him. And it's like, let's go, Bakugo. And then almost, he puts his hand back. He launches his hand forward. It makes a whole shockwave. And they felt it. Bakugo, Deku says he got like a katana. It's like you can't break it since it's made out of literally fire. He puts it on the ground, and he's getting blown back like a little bit. But Bakugo, he's got blown back. And he's like, wow, all that from getting shockwave. And and all my house, he said, young Victoria, I heard y'all two was fighting. I mean, I could have heard it all the way down there. Well, did you? And he whispered to him, you know, like they still gonna fight. He whispered like, "Hey kid, did you find somebody to be my next successor?" It's like, no, not yet. But I'm starting to think I was about to pick Bakugo, but still his attitude, so I can't pick him. So, so he's like, all right, time not to play games. Come on, Midoriya. And that dude, he puts his sword away because he don't want to hurt All Might like that. So he's still gonna have his shurikens. It's gonna be like little blades, but it's not gonna like kill him. It's gonna like go towards him and explode and stuff. So he sounds like 10 blades. That's the most he can do right now. Or 5. You make 5 at a time. So when he get done with all 5, he can make another 5 like that. But he can't make 10 or above yet. Oh, alright, so All Might, he fighting Midoriya. Bakugo is knocked out, and he gets whoa. It's like a couple of seconds pass. Deku didn't knock him. I mean, not Bakugo. All Might didn't really knock him out like that to the point he been out the whole fight. He would be out for a little bit. He gets up and like, what the hell? And he sees Deku and All Might going at it. Deku, he losing, but he ain't losing badly. And he's throwing literally fireballs at All Might. It's hurting him. I can tell you that. He bruised up. People was like shocked that Deku is that strong. And Deku jumps in the air. He throws like little fire blades at him. Not killing him, but it goes to his skin and it stops him from All Might from moving a little bit. But since All Might is stronger than him, it only works like gotta say 10 seconds. But Deku punches him like 2, 3, 4 times. But then All Might gets out and punches Deku far. Since she's using like 70% strength. He ain't using 100. He's using 70. And Deku's like, what the hell? And that's when Bakugo's like, you're mine, All Might. Now die. And he throws a huge big explosion. And it's like you can't literally see nothing. Deku's like, wow, he probably was training. Maybe I shouldn't took him lightly. And when the smoke cleared, All Might is literally holding this dude's hand. I think he let the explosion hit him. It does nothing. And Bakugo in his mind at this second, he's like, wait, so Midoriya is way stronger than me? He's able to injure All Might, and I couldn't. And then that's when All Might literally grabs Bakugo's face and pin him on the ground. And that's when Deku's like, I gotta help this dumb bastard. And he literally jumps in the air, like leaning forward. He spin around and kicks All Might towards a building. He's like, come on, we gotta get to the gate. And Deku, he's flying, and I believe in yeah. So he is wearing his suit. I just thought about it because I had to go back in my memory. So Deku and Bakugo did have their superhero suits on, and oh yeah, I probably didn't even cover this. Deku, the hero name is still Deku. It's not gonna change, but that's besides the point. So Deku, he kicks All Might to his building. He tells Bakugo, "Come on." So they fly in, and that's when All Might's like, I probably gotta use 80% because this kid, and especially if Bakugo combine the attack, it's really gonna hurt me. Even though Bakugo alone can't do nothing. With the firework like strong like Deku's, it's gonna make kids stronger too if they combine it. And he's like, I gotta hurry up. And that's when Deku knows All Might is coming. He's like, give me your hand. And Baku's like, what? I'm not giving you my hand, you dumb nerd. That's when Deku's like, I'm tired of this dude. He karate chops him in the neck, knock him out, and throws him towards the gate to win it. But at the same time, All Might punches Deku, and they won. And All Might's like, wow, Midoriya, you really are strong. I can tell you that your quirk is gonna be so strong in the future. It's probably gonna be, you probably can become the strongest hero ever. I never met a kid your age that's just as strong as me. And the fact that you ain't even fully grown yet, that tells me that you really is going to be the strongest hero. The number one hero. And everybody's like, wow, they beat All Might? Everybody's shocked because Deku's strength. And Toridoki, he's the same like in the anime. And so we're going to skip to the camp thing. Not like when they in the camp, they already made it to the camp. I'm just going to skip to when they get off the bus. So Deku's off the bus, and Baku just eyeing him the whole time. In Baku's mind, he's like, how does a not like a quirkless, but how does a stupid nerd like him become this strong? And Deku's, he feel him looking at him. And Deku's looking right at him. He balls up his fist because remember, he hate him. Even though they work together, he still hate him. But not for long. I just spoiled it. Whatever. I ain't going to edit out. Y'all going to hear everything. So, Deku, he eyes him, then he just like, whatever. He just looks straight forward to Mr. Aizawa and the Wild Wild Pussycats. That's gotta be the worst name they could get. Like, that's like, I don't think that's an appropriate name, but I guess people let it slid. So they tell them about how long they should arrive to the camp, and they gotta go through the obstacle course. You know, the same thing happened, but they didn't move Deku because he literally got his foot on the ground, and he noticed that they was going to do something, so he made sure they stayed in place. And they was like, "Why is you not falling?" He's like, I can just use my strength to help me stay on the ground. So even if y'all try to use your quirk, it wouldn't work. But I guess since y'all is trying to help us get stronger, I'm gonna go down there. And he's like, it's better be a challenge too. And he jumps down, and that's when monsters starting to appear. That dude, he ain't even scared. He's like, I thought it was gonna be a challenge, and he just blasts all the monsters. And he's like, well, I hate every single one of y'all almost, except for you, Toga. But I just noticed something. I said I was going to ship Toga and Deku together, but I haven't had them to hang out. Don't worry. Listen, in the next episode, they're going to hang out. Trust me. But, yeah, you know what? I'm going to have them hang out a little bit here. Then that's when they really going to start hanging out. And that's when, you know. But besides the point, Deku, he goes through the forest and towards the camp in a matter of 20 minutes or 10 minutes. Probably 15 actually. Cause I don't want. I mean, yeah, he just arrived 20 minutes. I mean, he killed half the monsters just to help the other kids out. And that's when Deku literally just sitting there. It's like, what took you all so long? And the Wild Wild Pussycat's like, we were surprised how fast he made it. And they was like, Deku, did you kill half the monsters? And he's like, yeah. He's like, thanks, dude. You know the one with the hardening quirk? He's like, I don't think we could took all them down just by ourselves. You the strongest one here. And Teridoki, and Bago's like, ah, how did he get to be the strongest? And that's when we're gonna skip to training exercise. Well, you know what? Everything they train like in the anime, but Deku's getting a little bit stronger. He like a 75% of All Might's strength, you know. And that whole time when he was training, he was looking at people who could be the next successor. And the dude that can do mind control, it's like, huh, you know what? I could pick him. I mean, I feel bad because he got a quirk that you gotta talk to him to get mind control. But what if somebody's strong that doesn't talk like a Nomu tries to fight him? What he gonna do? He gonna die. Or he's like, I could pick Uraraka or Toga, and he's trying to figure out which one of them. So he tells All Might, I got 3 candidates, but I don't know which one to pick because they don't got no superhuman strength unless we train them to the point they could be stronger than a normal human. And he's like, what do you think? I think Toga, she got a quirk that can help her in the fight, just in case. So, I'm gonna say roar her out, cause she can uh 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 what's that called? She can make herself change. Oh my god, I forgot what the quirk is, but change her appearance so she can become a villain. Well, not like a villain, become a villain, but she can look like a villain and act like them, and she won't get hurt. I'm like, yeah, that's true. And Uraraka, she took a fighting class, so I guess she alright. Only thing she's lacking right now is strength. If she add her little bit of strength to her fighter style, she can be a good fighter. And he says, "Oh my, you should train her too." And he says, "But the kid with the 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 mind control ability, he doesn't have nothing. Only thing he has is that quirk that he gotta talk to somebody. What if he go gets a Nomu or something? He can't do nothing. And some buildings is not gonna talk. They gonna straight act. So he should be the successor." And All Might's like, "You're right, young Midoriya, because Uraraka, she can just touch them and they will float." It's like, yeah. And that's when All Might started to notice that Deku kind of cares for his classmate, even though he says he don't. And that's when he's like, "I'm gonna go talk to that kid, young Midoriya." He's like, "All right, bye, All Might." And people was kind of surprised that he being kind of polite to All Might, but they didn't really suspect nothing about that. So All Might tells him about what happened. He tells him that the kid was he was he was glad that he got that quirk. He wanted me to thank you because you gave him the opportunity to become a great hero. And I want to thank you too. Not only did you help my wound, but you also cares about your classmates. It's like, I kind of do, but I don't want them to know. And he says, I do hate Bakugo so much, but I wouldn't wish anything bad on him. I mean, it's not his fault that he's the way he is. I mean, I'd probably be the same way if people kept praising me like that, you know, saying I'm gonna be the #1 hero, and that's probably what changed his personality to what he is now. And that's when, dang, wait, what happened? Oh, right, they went in the woods. They did the same stuff, the scare things. I forgot what they called it, and that's when villains started popping out. Deku, he bodies most of the villains that was in his near him. And that one girl he was talking to that told Deku about the kid's dad and mom. He was like, I know where he at. He on the mountain. And he flies literally towards the mountain. And the kid that killed the kid's dad, he was there. He's like, wow, what you doing up here, kid? I was just trying to get a good look of the camp. He's like, wow, well, I guess I can have me a little bit of fun. That's when Deku arrives. And he made like something close to his costume, but it's not as strong because he used like a lot of his power to make that costume. And he's like, kid, get out of here. And he's like, what? What about? Why are you trying to protect me? And he's like, listen, I have a friend. This dude is way stronger than me, but I can't use my full power if you're here. And he's like, but what had something bad happen? He said, I'm not All Might's here. And since um oh dang, All Might wasn't there in the anime, but he just here because I'm gonna say him and Midoriya got a better relationship in the anime. And since that what's it called? The attack of UA? I forgot. I already forgot. How did I forget the most important thing that starts all this off? Since that happened, he's like, I gotta make sure I'm here. Cause last time a kid in Aizawa almost died, and that's when Deku start fighting him. And at first, he wasn't going all out, and he's seeing that this dude using his fibers to get stronger. Oh, sorry about that. I'm gonna edit that out probably. And he's seeing that he getting stronger, and he's like, maybe I should disintegrate him, but I can't kill somebody. I might hate people, but I can't just kill them. And he's like, oh, I could use my blades, my katana, and my shuriken. And he can make 7 shurikens now. He made 7, and they on the air. It's like drones, right? Like Spider-Man Far From Home, where Mysterio had them drones. It's like that, but it's just shurikens, and they way stronger than they was when he first got them. He creates a blade, a katana, and he's like, "All right, bastard, come on!" And the dude charges at him. He throws the shrinkers at him, and they explode. And when they do, it disintegrates his the thing that's protecting his skin. And he's like, huh, maybe I could slice through the skin. And he started slicing the part that's not gonna uh, uh, um hurt him. And he got rid of the. I don't know what his quirk was called, but it was something like All Might's, but it had like extra layers of skin, not like normal skin, but extra layers like that. So he starts cutting it, and that's when he used his fire. When he got like a opening, he put his hand right towards his ribs, and he blasted him towards a rock, and it knocked him out on impact. And he's like, wow, I knocked him out. But then that's when Shigaraki's like tells the dude with the teleport quirk to go after Deku, and he's like, that kid, he's too strong, but we can try to brainwash him. Let's make him a villain. That Bakugo kid doesn't have nothing on him, and that's when he's like, all right, I'm gonna go find him. And he going through the forest, and he sees a big explosion where Deku was fighting that when he used his powers to knock the dude out. And the dude teleports there. It's like, huh, that's him. And he calls over some of the guys that kidnapped Bakugo, that Magic Man and the dude with the blue fire. They come. Deku, man, he just bodies them two. Well, not Magic Man, because Magic Man was kind of tricky, so he's still fighting him. But he bodies the dude with the blue fire, because he absorbed the fire. And later he gonna get stronger because of that. But not right now, because I don't want to make him like 100% Almighty strength already. But I'm already making him overpowered, but whatever. He 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 just bodies them two. Well, one of them, and he's still fighting the Magic Man, because the Magic Man, he tricky. Like literally tricky. And he can do all types of stuff, and Deku's got mad. He just got tired and used 100% his strength to like move faster. But he ain't going like attack man 100 like his 100%. Not like he gonna be strong as All Might at 100%, but like 100% of his strength he got now, he uses, and he uses speed, and he used like I'm gonna say 20% and knocks the dude out, I guess. Cause I don't know how strong. Oh, Cause I don't remember how strong the dude could take, but he knocks him out. And that's when Banco and they go into the mountain, cause the kid tells them that some villain is up there trying to fight Deku or try to kidnap him. So when the fire dude, after like a minute or two, they still fighting. Banco and them came up, and he's like, "There's no time. We gotta get one of them. This kid or the explosion kid." And just like what happened in anime, except they had to make a choice on which one they wanted. It's like, we should take the Bakugo kid. At least he ain't as strong as this dude. We barely can fight him. So what's gonna happen if he gets so mad to the point he wanna kill us for kidnapping him? We need to get one of them. Let's get Bakugo. Come on. And since they know Bakugo, cause the UA Sports Festival, they get him. And in this anime, I'm gonna say Momo and that could do like a tracker on him. But Deku's tracker is like a fire tracker. I don't know. I'm just making some weapons that he can just use, straight up use. Like he could create anything he wants from out his fire. So I'm just using that. I'm just putting stuff in. It seems like, but I mean, he got a fire perk. So people in My Hero Academia, don't matter how you say it, but they probably can use some out their quirk. Like Todoroki, he probably can use his fire to make a sword. I don't know, but this is gonna be Deku's power. So Deku he goes to the hospital because after he uses his full power, because when he used his full power against the dude that had fibers, he was still taking a beating. He wasn't regenerating. He was taking a beating, and that's when everything happened in the anime. And this time, Deku he is not happy. He is furious. So when the people was about to tell them that they was about to rescue Bakugo, he telling them, "I'm about to rescue Bakugo," and they says, "Wait, we want to help." And that's when Ida strict self arrives, and he's like, "Don't make the same mistake I did." Blah blah blah. Who cares? And that's when Ida tried to slap Deku, he he grabbed his hand. He didn't crush it like he would do it to anybody else, but he gave Ida this intense look, like I don't give a, I don't care. And yeah, he already knows that Deku hate Bakugo, but he didn't know that he still cared about him. He's like, because I didn't beat them villains, it's my fault that he got taken away. It's my fault that the the um the school gotta make a press conference about Bakugo. No, I should have been the one that defeated him, or better yet, I should have been taken then defeat them. But instead, I was too slow to even catch Bakugo before he get in that portal. So it's my responsibility. I might hate Bakugo, but like I told All Might, I don't want nothing to happen to him. So they arrive, just like the same. But Deku, he just when he heard Bakugo's voice, he just jumped over. And you see All for One, almost said Toga, but I forgot that she ain't a villain. He sees All for One and everybody else that was there except for Toga, because she a hero in this one. And he was like, Bakugo, step behind me now. And he's like, don't tell me what to do, nerd. He's like, I'm going to blast these freaks by myself. And he's like, no, you're not. And Bakugo's like, huh? He's like, I'm the one that's going to do it. I'm going to kill every single one of these bastards. He ain't like talk about like killing. But he talk about like how Bakugo says, I'm going to kill him. Like, that besides the point. Y'all know what I'm talking about. How much? Oh, wrong one. So, I got 26%. I'm gonna charge my phone when I get done. So, Deku, he's fighting every single one though, except for All for One. All for One's like, wow, this kid's like All Might, but a little bit weaker. I definitely need to steal his quirk. And that's when All for One tries to steal Deku's quirk, and Deku threw a fireball at him. He blocked it, but it damaged his hand. Because he in a rage mode. Like, he doesn't got his superhero suit on. He got this one. This what he look like, just to let you guys know if you just start watching my what ifs. He's like, I'm about to kill all of you for what you done. And that's when he didn't really kill him, but he knocked him out. But he's still fighting the dude with the fire quirk. And since this dude aware of his power, he tries to make sure that he doesn't get hit. So he's using everything he could to block, but he's still getting pummeled. And he gets knocked out. I guess this gonna be like a knockout, but what if now? Because everybody getting knocked out by Deku. And Bakugo's like, wow, I can't believe this dude just sticked up for me, but still, he's still a nerd. He's like, Deku, I ain't usually the one that going to ask for help, but since I saw that he blocked your fire, it might did a little bit of damage, we need to work together. So, they're like, okay, let's do this. So, Bakugo, he going for the right, and Deku's going for the left. Deku throwing fireballs and shrieking, and he uses his sword. And they doing good against All for One. All for One knocks Deku back, but not far though. He knocks Bakugo back. He hit the wall, and he hit the wall, but he ain't knocked out for some reason. Well, I should make him knocked out, but I don't want him knocked out right now. It's gonna be a 3 versus 1. You already know who's gonna come, and that's when my arm. That's when All Might is like, All for One, and he's going through the air. He punches All for One with his full power, and All for One head goes straight towards the ground. Not like knocked out, but he flew to the ground. And he's like, what the hell was, oh my, you're here? He's like, yeah. I thought you died, Awful One. He says, I don't like how you did the other heroes. And we're gonna skip to like a couple minutes before Deku and them start fighting him. So giant girl, I forgot her name, and the dude with the what is that called? I don't know what it's called. But the dude that was teaching Bakugo in the anime, they got beat up badly. They probably can't be used to her quirk right now. That's how badly Awful One beat them. He didn't want the quirk because the quirk was trash to him. So Deck was like, I guess I gotta use my healing to help them. So his healing is like incredible. It's not like if you lose a limb, it ain't gonna heal you. But if he loses a limb, he can heal himself. Cause he technically is fire. So they still fighting. And Awful One, he's getting overwhelmed. He getting beat up because not only is Deku almost on the same strength as All Might. All Might is at 100. And that's when the news people, they showing the fight. Izuku mom's like, oh my god, my boy. That sounds really bad. I'm just gonna leave it. I don't got. Oh, all right. So they fighting, and that's when Deku and All Might jumps towards Awful One, got in their hand back, and they both punch him, and he's done fighting. They knocked him out. I mean, I was gonna try to make something dark happen, but ain't nothing to use right now. So, oh, uh, just in case the people that made it all the way to the end of the video, if y'all want a what if Goku was Vegito, or y'all want what if Goku was a legendary Super Saiyan Part 2, let me know in the comments. Alright, I love you guys. I see you guys today. If I don't know if somebody gonna comment, because I got low subscribers, so it's unlike I'm gonna get somebody that come all the way towards the video. Well, see you guys tomorrow or today. It's most likely today. I keep saying tomorrow or today, but never make a video today. But I'm gonna make a video today. Trust me. But it's probably gonna be with my phone charged. Well, bye.